do you see mainstream applications of quantum machine learning emerging in the coming years? Like where might that be?
Yeah, this is a really, really great question. And I must kind of declare immediately that I've been feeling a little bit less optimistic about quantum machine learning than in I kind of go through waves, right? I think most researchers experience this. They're usually some ups and then some downs, and I'm kind of on the downside right now because I think I've been trying to make, not just me, like a ton of people have been trying to make a lot of things work, and we just can't seem to do it, right? But that doesn't mean that that the whole field is doom and gloom. And in terms of business applications, I think people in business really don't really care if from a complexity theory point of view we can't solve MP hard problems or whatever. They don't care, right? I mean, if a heuristic approach, something just like a try and see quantum algorithm works for some reason, even if we don't understand it theoretically, this is like gold, right? So I do think that there are use cases for quantum computing in fields like optimization, for example, where we can provide speed ups to problems that are practical and useful. We just have to find them. So we haven't found them yet. And from a research perspective, this is super attractive, right? Because there could be a lot of low hanging fruit for people. So I do think the field of optimization is something that's naturally suited for quantum computers to perhaps add speed ups to, or perhaps add new algorithms to. In terms of machine learning, where we can see some advantages, I do think from a theoretical point of view, going down this line of having quantum memory and stuff like that, exploring this a little bit more, is something to look at. But in actual fields, I don't know. People often ask me because of my finance background. Can we do things like I don't know, speed up the models that we have to price derivatives or something like this? Like personally, I don't think so. I don't think that quantum computers are going to add anything beneficial there. Um, I do think that they offer some basic speed ups under some very, very restrictive assumptions, but these don't hold in practice. So to be honest, I don't think finance is a killer application yet. I hope to be proven wrong. I think maybe in healthcare we'll see some interesting things because there's a lot of chemistry and material science. Chemistry is something that's very difficult. Interactions of particles and things like this are difficult to simulate naturally on a classical computer. So maybe there's stuff we can do and say. And there's a whole field of quantum chemistry as well, which links a little bit to machine learning. That's super interesting. So I think probably from a business point of view, that's where we'll see a lot of killer applications in the near term. And yeah, and then I mentioned optimization, which of course ties into logistics. So maybe this is also something we can see some practical speed ups in.